is your first impression of the foster care system in Alaska? Do you believe it needs improvement, or do you think it's good how it is? All in all, how much do you actually know about it? Foster care systems are misusing the North Star Residential Treatment Center in Anchorage, Alaska, as a place to hold foster kids with no actual reason. Although college welfare authorities and employees of North Star do not see harm in this arrangement, many outside sources, like myself, feel this is harmful to the children. Today I want to show evidence that North Star causes danger for the foster children. I will speak on articles on children who were involved, brief victim stories, and what one caring person can do for them. Let's talk about what North Star was described to be like, and just a few stories from the young patients. It is Alaska's Office of Children's Services and North Star Behavioral Health System that says this issue has impacted more than a dozen patients this year. Article written by Charles Wolforth states that he believes after many talks with employees from North Star that it is way worse than that. North Star is a residential facility. A residential facility is a live-in healthcare facility which provides therapy for mental illnesses, substance abuse, or behavioral problems. Clearly, foster children don't need to be placed in there. North Star is said to be prison-like, where many kids are being drugged and moved constantly through foster care. It is a place that causes the children to become sick physically and mentally. Although Charles said that once the young adults were released from the facility, they truly became to feel like themselves again. Same article from Charles shares two young teenagers being placed into North Star after messing with their mother. They stayed there for 63 days. Other children share similar stories. A young girl ran away from her home when she was 10 years and then placed into North Star. She later told Charles that if you misbehaved, you would get sedative shots called booty juice. Another foster child actually was sent home because he got a disease infection from the booty juice, and that actually saved him because he no longer wanted to be in there. As horrible things continue to happen to these kids and the issue that is unsafe and dangerous for them, the problem of how long the children can be held is later occurred. Judge Aaron Martson says children cannot remain there longer than 30 days without court approval. They no longer follow this even though it was now law. Although these periods of times are likely to change, Judge Martson is now asking outside sources with their opinions on these times. The judge could not fight not placing foster kids there in the first place, but they can fight on how long they can stay there. Some of the nurses and caretakers that worked at North Star did feel this was wrong. Some felt all the foster kids needed was a friendly individual to take care of them. A young girl named Nevaeh came into foster care and soon into North Star. She was sexually abused for 7 years by her stepfather. Nevaeh was always defensive with each nurse at North Star. A woman named Laura volunteered at North Star throughout the week. She felt Nevaeh needed a kind heart, but Nevaeh always pushed away. Nevaeh was confused with Laura's caring heart because she felt everyone there was trying to punish her. Nevaeh described North Star also as a prison. Charles wrote, she was safe from sexual abuse, but she felt as controlled as she was with her stepfather. Nevaeh needed someone like Laura to be there and be kind rather than trying to drug her up and keep her in a prison-like facility. Most of these kids have some type of horrific, sickening story to tell about North Star. As a result of the research that many authors have concluded, Judge Aaron Martson said that there is no child that can stay in a psychiatric hospital for longer than 30 days. Once the child has been there for 30 days, Human Resources and Child Welfare must find a new place. Foster care systems continue to abuse the power of psychiatric placement they have in mental hospitals such as North Star. I support every article that was presented to me and side with those that believe that this kind of care towards foster children is not appropriate. I stand by the decisions that has been made and will continue to until one day the decision will be made that these kids cannot be brought to North Star, period.